So good morning once again. Today that is Monday, June 7th, 2021, and this is the class for Master in Business Administration second semester students. The subject is marketing management, and the topic that we are going to discuss today is packaging. All right, so let's get started. Now, if we talk about packaging, so let us first understand the meaning of packaging, right? Package is actually a case, container, wrapper, or any other such material, right, that is used in order to pack the goods, right? It is made of metal, plastic, wood, paper, glass, laminates, polyester, HDPE, or thermocol, etc., right? It involves designing and producing a particular container or wrapper for a product in order to provide protection for goods during transfer, sale, or usage, right? There are basically two components here in this definition of packaging. The first is physical transportation and sale for to ultimate user of the product, for ultimate for using that particular product. And the second is your science and technology, right? These are the two components here in this definition. Now, if we talk about science and technology, it means the functional part of the product, right? If we talk about science and technology, it refers actually to the functional part of the product, right? Now, example, Dettol is having a particular package, right? And with the help of that package, you may be able to use Dettol very easily. Like there is a pressure mechanism with the Dettol liquid soap. When you push it, when you push it down, right, you'll be able to get the Dettol liquid in a few in the desired quantity, and you can use it and wash your hands. If that package, if that if that bottle of Dettol is not performing this function, that will be useless for you, right? If this that pressure mechanism will not work, then and release of liquid is not there, then that package is actually of no use for you, right? So that is the reason science is being used in packages, so that it may be able to provide you with the desired service that it intends to, right? But if this function cannot be performed, the package will be useless for the consumer. Then how will you be using that liquid, right? If that bottle will will stop working, then you won't be able to use Dettol liquid wash in that manner in which it is desired, it is intended to, right? Therefore, it is very necessary that you should be having a properly designed package, and thus the properly designed package enhance the value of the product contained in it, right? Moving further, it is very important to understand the difference between packing and packaging. Generally, people consider packing and packaging to be similar, but actually both are different from each other, in the sense that packing is a part of packaging and packaging is a very broad term, right? If we talk about packing, it is the process of covering the goods with wrapper or some other material, maybe a container, or putting the goods in some container, right? This is what packing is. You are actually packing the goods so that you may be able to avoid leakage, breakage, and spoilage of the goods, and you may be able to provide a protective covering to the good. This is what packing is. This is what packing is, right? Right. Packing is done in order to conveniently deliver the product to the ultimate consumer who are going to consume that product in the proper form. But if we talk about packaging, packaging is a very broad process. It involves designing a particular container or wrapper that may contain the product. Packaging is a part of product planning, and it aims at satisfying the needs of the customers, right? Now, levels of packaging, there are different level of packaging that we will be understanding one by one, right? There are basically, broadly speaking, there are three levels of packaging. The first is the primary packaging, right? It is the immediate container which is containing the product, right? it remains with the product till the time product is used. For example, hair toothpaste, you have shaving gels, matchboxes, etc. They are having a particular cover, right? They are into a particular cover, they are into a particular card sheet packet, and when you are about to use that product, you take it from that box and start using that product, and you normally throw that away, right? In the similar manner, you are having bottle which is containing medicine, then the bottle will be the primary package of the for the medicine, because your tablets, your capsules are there in that particular bottle, so that bottle is formulating the primary package of your product. In the similar way, the card sheet packet of toothpaste, card sheet packet of shaving cream, card sheet package of any beauty cream is formulating, or is forming the primary package for your product, in case of toothpaste or beauty cream or shaving cream, etc. Primary package is important in order to have the core product. Primary package, as I said earlier, contains the main product in itself, right? Now coming about the second level of product, it is the secondary packaging. Secondary package is an additional package which provide protection to the product, right? Here example, bottle of medicine contained in a cardboard box to hold the bottle. Okay, right? In the earlier example of primary package, I have said that bottle containing capsule, so bottle is the primary package, but that bottle is into a cardboard box, or that metal is into a card sheet box, right? So that card sheet box is the secondary package, the bottle is the primary package. Why the bottle is the primary package? Because it is containing your medicine. And why that card sheet packet is the secondary packet? Because it is containing the bottle, it is the secondary packet, second packet that is containing the product, so this is the reason it is known as secondary package. Normally consumers throw away the secondary packet whenever they start using the product, right? In the similar manner, I have given this example in the case of toothpaste. When you are using the toothpaste, that toothpaste tube is having the toothpaste, right? And that card sheet packet, you throw it away, right? Because the primary packet is that tube which is containing your toothpaste. Or and in same is the case when you are using the shaving cream, that tube is the primary package for your shaving cream. Now the same example is given here on this slide also about the toothpaste, right? Now coming down to this next slide, it talks about third or shipping or retransport package. This package is the bulk package which contains n number of product in order to store, identify, and ship the product, right? Here shipping package holds secondary package in itself, so that the products may be shipped. In shipping package, the product along with their primary package and secondary package, they are being stored in the shipping package, and then the product will be shipped to its desired destination, right? It is also known as tertiary packaging. This type of packaging is also known as tertiary packaging, right? Big cardboard box containing several paper boxes containing separate shaving cream tubes is known as may be called as shipping packages, right? These packaging provides protection to the goods and helps in the proper transportation of the goods, right? For example, these boxes are different kinds of products are being stored in these kind of shipping boxes, and they are being transmitted to their destinations, right? Moving further, packaging decisions, right? What are packaging decisions? Let's understand them. Kinds or methods of packaging depends upon the nature of the content in the product, in terms of their value, physical composition, and durability of the product, right? The length of the distribution channel, how long is the distribution channel where you are supposed to deliver the product. Determine the length of the distribution channel, the amount of handling the container will receive, right? How much handling the container requires in order to be delivered to the destination, right? And also the variation in climatic conditions, like the area from where the product is being transported to the area where it is supposed to reach. The climatic condition of both the areas may be different from each other. So it should also look into the changes in the climatic conditions which may affect the content of the product. So package should be made accordingly so that it may be able to provide protection in terms of climatic conditions to the product, right? Now, for example, liquid products require containers which are made of glass and plastic, right? So that the main product which is into the bottles of glass and plastic may be put into a condition that it may not have any effect on changes in the climatic condition. Otherwise, if they are not packed in a proper package, then these climatic conditions may have adverse impact on the actual quality of the product, right? Electrical appliances require tin sheet containers. That is the reason, right? So that no kind of oxidation or any such kind of other chemical process may take place when they come closer or come in contact or exposed to the environment which is not conducive to the electrical appliances, right? Now, in the similar manner, those items which can be broken easily should be handled with great care, right? For them, wooden containers are used so that you may be able to provide them protection against any kind of breakage or mishandling. Packaging can be classified into three categories. Basically, packaging can be classified into three categories. The first category is family packaging, right? When the product of a particular manufactured is packaged in an identical manner, it is known as family packaging, right? When the all the packages of that company are being packed in an identical manner, in a similar manner, it is known as family packaging. The size, shape, color, etc. of the package are always similar for all of their products, right? Family brands are made meaningful by using family packaging also, right? Here, packaging methods, material for packaging, appearance, etc. are all the same for all the products in order to have that family identity for the product that we have studied in branding also, right? Now, moving further, the second, reuse packaging. Package which can be reused are very important for the consumer, because consumer definitely like such kind of packages that can be reused, or that can be put up for certain other uses as and when it is desired, right? Like vegetable oils and other such kind of products which are coming in containers of different shapes can be reused by the consumer in storing some or the other of the articles of their own choice, right? These reuse packaging may increase the sale of your product considerably and will definitely be having an impact on the consumer mind. Moreover, these reuse packages may act as a silent salesman or silent kind of advertising for your product, and they may always remind the consumer about your product and motivate the consumer to purchase your product again. Now, third is your multiple packaging. Multiple packaging is actually the practice of placing several units of a product in one container. For example, liquor industry uses multiple packaging. They store large number of liquor bottles into a particular package, right? So these kind of industry like liquor industry is prominently using this kind of packaging. Now, functions of packaging, they broadly the broad functions which are being performed by packaging may be summarized as under, right? First function is your protection of the product. Second is your appeal to the consumer. Third is your perform functionally. Next is your convenience. Next is your fifth is cost effective. Sixth is your easy handling. Seventh is your preventing adulteration. Eighth and last is publicity, right? All these eight factors are being described in the slides which we will be able to see now, right? Now coming down to the first function which talks about protection of the product. Protection is the basic function of the packaging in order to provide protection to the product. And this protection is from what? This protection is against any kind of leakage, breakage, spoilage due to any kind of mishandling. For example, cardboard packages for washing machines, thermocol packages for electronics products, TV, VCR, music systems, etc., provides protection to those products, so that if they are so that there may not be any breakage in these products, right? Coming down to the second point, it talks about extremes of temperature, right? Next example is like Amul butter. Extreme temperature extreme temperature is harmful for products like Amul butter, right? Which may not be able to face extreme temperatures particularly, right? So its package is so designed that it may be kept into the refrigerator easily, and any kind of problem may be avoided, and any contamination may be avoided, right, using such kind of product. But refrigeration is necessary in case of butter, because it is a kind of product that need to be placed in refrigerator. Only then you will be able to avoid this contamination, right? Now another example in this case is sunflower oil, which is coming into sealed packages so that no external object may mix into, like dust or chemical may get mixed into the oil and may not disturb its purity, right? Now next is your absorption of moisture or foreign element. There are certain cases in which moisture can be get absorbed by the product and product gets spoiled. For example, drugs are usually packed in sealed bottles or aluminum foils in order to provide them protection against any kind of moisture, right? Because if they take moisture, if they absorb moisture, then it will be of no use, right? So these are the certain kinds of protection which is being provided by the package to the products. Now uh, coming down to the fifth point in this category, right? Loss of liquid or vapors, like petrol is packed in airtight containers because it suffers from vaporization effects. So in order to avoid this kind of vaporization, it is packed in airtight containers, right? Sixth, pilferage, like Coca-Cola bottles are packed in plastic containers, right, which are covered and placed over one another in order to avoid the pilferage of the bottle in transit, right? So these are the six basic kinds of protection which is being provided by packaging to the product. Now, coming down to the second point, appeal to the customers. Packages provide important marketing to the consumer products, like cosmetics, chocolates, toffees, and gift articles, etc. Right. Package performs the function of silent salesman and attracts the attention of the consumers and inform the consumer about the features and usefulness of the product to the consumer. What are the different purpose for which the product can be consumed? By the use of it may contain certain pictures that may be able to attract the attention of the consumers. Packaging has an important role to play in the sales promotion activity of the product, because it use attractive packaging attracts the attention of the consumer at the point of sale. For example, different products have different slogans or different pictures or different sales appeals written on the package, right? Like Maltua, Brown and Pulson's custard powder, Maltua, right? Different products are having using different sales promotion techniques for packaging their products, right? Money off packs, right? Coupon packs, premium packing, okay? These kind of thing, like 21% extra, 20% off, right? A bundle of two, buy one get one free, like this. Now the third point, perform functionally, right? The science behind packaging is actually to make the package perform its function properly. For example, dalda earlier it was in the tin packs. Now it is coming into the plastic packs with handle grips, so that it may easily store the product, and it is also very handy, right? And can be kept easily where you are cooking, right? They have designed their package in such a manner. Now, sorry. Now, convenience. Package design provides convenience to the consumer to stock, display, not to waste, retain its looks during shelf display, easy to dispose, and therefore standardization of package is an important factor here. It is equally important for the manufacturers, consumers, and also to the resellers of the product. Now, fifth point, cost effective. Package should be cost effective. The cost of package should not be very high and increase the price of the product. It should be such that it may get easily managed by the manufacturer along with the price of the product, right? It is observed that the cost of the package in cosmetics industry has 20 to 30%. In chocolates it is 5 to 10% share in the price of the final price, in the price of the final product, right? Now, easy handling. Packaged goods are very easy to handle properly. Handling instructions are also mentioned on the package, that how to handle that particular product so that you may be able to handle that goods safely. For example, glass packages containing a glass item, it is clearly written handle with care. Packaging is very important for all the most of the goods like wheat, ghee, butter, and other products also. Now, seventh point is your preventing adulteration. Packaging also acts against adulteration of goods by the unscrupulous traders, right? For example, ghee, oil, cheese, etc. need sealed packaging so that any kind of adulteration may be avoided and any unwanted content may not be mixed with these products. Now, eighth is your publicity to the product. Packaging provides good publicity to the product and acts as a silent salesman for the product. Manufacturers are choosing attractive packaging in order to attract their users and to create a product differentiation for their product as compared to the products of the competitors. Packaging is very much helpful in pushing up the sales of the product. It also beautifies the product and make the product attractive in order to gain the attention of the consumer at the first sight, right? Customer is ready to pay high price or a premium price of a product because the packaging of the product is attractive and it is reusable too. For example, coffee jars and pickle jars are always reusable, and if they are attractive, they also attract the consumers, and the consumers will likely to be purchase that product. Therefore, packaging acts as a silent salesman that I have repeated many of the times while I am discussing this concept of packaging. Now, requisites of a good packaging. What are the basic requirements for a good package? Right. Packaging is a very important device for sales promotion, which acts as a colorful and silent salesman for the product, which gives full information about the use and features of the product to the consumer who are about to purchase it. It helps in providing individuality and differentiation to the product. It should be noted that branding is not at all possible without packaging. Packaging provides a base for the branding. Both branding and packaging are interlinked. Brand mark and brand name is always printed on the package so that the product may easily be identified by the consumers, right? Package always tells the product story to the consumers at a glance, right? Package attracts the consumer and tells the consumers about itself without any effort. The main objective of packaging is to provide protection to the goods that are contained in the package, and they may be easily handled and stored. But in the times of today, packaging has assumed other duties also, right? Packaging is used as a medium of publicity and always act as a silent salesman for the product and beautifies the product and also makes the product catchy and attractive to the consumers. It also prevents adulteration, as we have already discussed, right? We can achieve in order to achieve the objectives, the packaging should be able to the good packaging should have the following features in itself in order to make packaging effective, right? These are the points that should be a part of a package in order to make that package effective. First is your suitability. A package should suit the a package should be in accordance to the requirements of the products that are to be packed in that particular product, meaning hereby the package should be suitable in terms of the nature of the product. The package should be designed according to the nature of the product, right? The package design should be according to the size and quality of the product and also the quantity that is to be packed in the container. It should be able to bear the weight of the product, right? Next is your protective. The package should be such that it may be able to provide protect the contain it may be able to provide protection to the content of the package, right? The articles which are subjected to deterioration in quality, like medicines, powders, acids, edible oils, etc., they requires a special type of packaging. Wherever it is needed, package should be able to protect its content from sun, moisture, germs, etc., so that it may not get contaminated and lost it and lose its original quality. Now, third is requirements of consumers, right? The same products have to meet the requirements of the consumer belonging to different consumers, belonging to different income groups, right? The package can be more attractive and costly for selling the products to affluent users, right? Package should be economical so that it may be able to so that the same product may be able to sold to the low income group people. For example, polythene bags have become popular in this region. Particularly, polythene packets are becoming more popular in selling products like ghee, for selling it in small quantity to the consumers, right? Because the cost of polythene packets is comparatively lower as compared to the plastic containers, right? So that the cost of the product may also be maintained, and thus low and middle income group consumers can also be targeted by keeping your product at low price, right? Now, moving further, fourth, packaging material, right? Packaging material is important because it influences the cost of packaging. Whatever material you are using, it determines the cost of packaging. If you are using costly good material, then cost of packaging will be high. If you are using medium category material, the cost of packaging will be lower. Materials which are used in packaging depends upon the nature of the products, that and also the appealing power to the consumer. What is the nature of the goods and what appeal you want to have to the consumers? For example, sugar, food grains, cements, etc., are usually packed in jute bags, but now in IDPE bags, right? In order to provide them full protection. Biscuits are packed in airtight containers or nitrogen packings, right? So that they may remain fresh, crisp, and in their original taste and flavor. Oils, ghees, jams, pickles, etc., are stored in glass jars, metallic jars, or tin jars, right? Now, fifth is your cost. The cost of package is should be considered in according to the nature and value of article, and also according to the nature of the buyers, right? Articles of common use like sugar, soaps, tea leaves, cereals, etc., should be packed in low cost package because their cost is less. So you cannot use a costly packet for it, otherwise it will be increasing its cost. But articles of high value, like which are catering like cosmetics, jewelry, etc., should be packed in attractive packages, which should be durable also, right? As these products are costly, so the consumer will easily be able to bear the cost of the package also, right? Now, sixth is your attraction value, right? As far as possible, you should be using attractive packages so that your package may be able to attract the consumer towards your product. Now, design and label of the package, the color combination of the package are very important because these are the factors on the basis of which the consumer is getting attracted towards your product. Attractive packages attractive packages attractive package are able to gain reputation among the consumers and may be able to increase the sale and profit of the manufacturer, right? Now, the you should also be using, if you want pictures on the packages, and now our days manufacturers are using different pictures on their package in order to gain the attention of the consumers. The pictures and other informations which are there on the package should be able to highlight the uses and contents and benefits of the products, right? It should be used in order to highlight the uses and benefits of the product to the consumers. It should be able